The finals developers decided to surprise us with an insane quality of life patch. Mesh shield health has been reduced from 1250 to 1100. This is going to be a serious change that will drastically decrease the lifespan of a heavy player, whether he is trying to save his team in the open behind the shield, or they are stealing the cash out and you are spamming it with your whole team. Reconsensus activation cost reduced to 1 second from 2. C4 max player damage reduced to 210 from 240. C4 max damage radius reduced to 1.6 meters from 2.4 meters. C4 self-damage multiplier increased to 1.3 from 1. Let's sum it up a little bit and let me explain what's gonna happen now. So we had a very cancerous cringe C4 barrel meta where you attach 2 C4s on a barrel and blow everyone up without any risk. Right now, with self-damage multiplier, it's very beneficial for you to shoot the heavy. It's not only going to be incredibly dangerous to hold C4s in your hand with a barrel, but also it's going to be a lot harder to land them and you will deal less damage. People who would definitely die before would not die and stay alive. Dome shield health reduced to 300 from 350. I feel like this is a questionable decision because Dome shield was already incredibly weak and now you can't reliably steal, you can't reliably resin it, you just poke the thing out of it and there is nothing you can do. Mine arming time added, which is going to be 1.6 seconds. It means that in order for you to activate the mine after you threw it, it will take you 1.6 seconds. RPG received some serious nerfs and I can't be happier about it. Max player damage reduced to 150 from 165. Minimum player damage reduced to 80 from 90. Damage radius reduced to 4.5 meters from 4.75 meters. Max damage radius reduced to 1.5 meters from 2.5 meters. Not only that, you have to be a lot more accurate and direct with your shots in order to really kill someone, but it's gonna deal less damage and it's gonna be a lot more random. Beautiful. RPGs are supposed to be used to break buildings and environment, not to one-tap lights. Stun gun. Increase stun gun range from to 12 meters from 10. We actually tested out in the game and this is a huge change. This will allow players to safely stun gun people from the cover while using an MP5 or like M11 and completely destroy them while they can't scope in. Slight adjustment to AKM recoil pattern. I feel like this is a net buff. It's a lot easier to control AKM recoil now and it almost feels like I am holding a scar in a hand, but I have 36 bullets and it's just amazing. It is absolutely amazing. They made it easier for people to use it. They made it a lot better in a sense that you will be able to hit long-range targets. You will be able to finish off the targets that you would never be able to finish before because of random recoil pattern. And yeah, that's amazing. I love it. Flamethrower fire rate increased to 170 from 160. This is a decent change, but still not enough to fundamentally fix the problem. LH1 damage increased to 47 from 45. Again, fundamentally, this weapon is still garbage due to the visual recoil and very, very unstable kinda shooting pattern where you don't really feel where your next bullet is gonna go, so you kind of have to predict, but then it's just, no, the weapon is just not it still. Fixed an issue where melee hits did not always connect with enemy players, good. M11 damage increased from 15 to 16. Again, MP5 is just a superior option, M11 is not as good. They actually fixed the bug where the shield would block bullets while invisible during reviving or stealing. The riot shield, I showed it in my tips video where the dude would quite literally hold the cash out steal button and people would shoot him, but he would have the shield. Heavy shotgun has been nerfed and now it's actually way worse than it was before. Like, you can actually feel it. It feels like it takes one more bullet to kill a target and it is so balanced right now. I can't explain why, but it feels like this is how the shotgun should feel like. This is exactly how the shotgun should feel like. You can't reliably kill enemies from far. You are strong up close, but then again, your strong is kind of not overpowered strong, but something like okay strong. So this is amazing and beautiful.